Chelsea right now could be one of the luckiest clubs in the world right now. If you do not recall, Chelsea have been having issues with the FFP or financial fair play because of our last transfer windows from last season. We have to offload players. We already have too many players. This team is bloated and we paid way too much and have to get them off the books before July 1st. The fact is that the SPL or the Saudi Professional League has come out and bought players left and right, not just for Chelsea, but for other clubs, is quite remarkable because we've already offloaded Hakim Ziyech, who that was going to be a difficult one. It looks like Mendy's on his way out. Koulibaly looks like he's on his way out. Conte's about to sign, and therefore, again, that's 4 players. And Romelu Lukaku, we've been trying to sell him there, but it looks like he's not going to be leaving. He's trying to stay in Europe, which it makes sense. You would think that a player of his caliber would want to stay in Europe, win the Champions League yet, since he has not done that. So again, I'm not surprised by that, but the fact that we're able to sell 4 players to that league and get quite a bit of money is quite remarkable because there's multiple factors why this is good. Now, first, we've already mentioned it gets rid of the deadwood. We've been having issues with the locker room. I don't know exactly what's been going on in the doors because I haven't been there, but it seems like there's been issues with the starting 11 and the players that were not starting because some players wanted to start. Some players were shocked that they weren't playing over other players when they had bad performance. All that being said, a lot of these players are going to be let go. And because of these players are let go, that gives us room for other players to step in. With Koulibaly most likely leaving, that means that Levi Colwill now has an opportunity to start for Chelsea at some point. He doesn't have to wait behind multiple offenders, which could be massive for him because we know that Brighton have been going out to try to bring this player back after having his loan spell last season. They really want to bring him in, but Chelsea should keep on to him because he has a bright future, not just at Chelsea, but for anywhere he plays, including international duties for England. So therefore, again, this makes total sense. On top of all that, because we're spending or selling all these players, we're going to be able to spend more money again, but we can also then negotiate for Kai Havertz, who looks like he's going to be on his way out to Arsenal. But because we're going to be selling all these players early on, we do not have to sell him before July 1st. We can hold out on Arsenal and say, no, we want this price. We do not have to get rid of him as soon as possible, which again is going to help this club because if we can get around 70 million now, whether it's like 65 or right around 70, that will be huge because then we can invest that back into the club where that goes to Moise Caicedo coming into the club because we're going to have to spend quite a bit for him to come to the club. But we all know we do need a CDM and he's probably the top priority right now. Yes, we already have a striker that's coming in, Jackson, but again, I think maybe Pochettino is going to try to bring one other player. Yes, we have Broja as well, but still, I think he may try to bring one other player. I don't know exactly who that's going to be, but if we are able to sell, again, Kai Havertz and Kovacic, that's going to be quite a bit of money for us to then splurge this transfer window yet to, again, help bolster this team, but again, bring players that want to play for the team and also play for Pochettino because as we know, a lot of these players were not going to be fully fit for Pochettino, the style that he plays with a constant grinding, the endurance and all that. So therefore, again, it makes sense to get rid of these players, but also start with a new clean slate for the manager because with all these players that have had so many issues, again, it's better to start fresh, even though, again, it may be a massive hill to climb to get this team going the right direction. But still, if we can get rid of all these players that have been causing a lot of headaches, again, it's going to be so much easier for Pochettino. But luckily, like I said, we are grateful that some of these players are going to another league. We do not have to play against them either because Chelsea do have this somewhat of a curse where we play against other players that have played for Chelsea that do quite well. Still worried about Kai Havertz going to Arsenal, but still, if we get the price that we're going to be getting for him, it does make sense. I do wish the best for him because I did really enjoy him as a player. Just didn't work out for Chelsea, but if we can get 70 million, makes total sense. So again, that is all I have for you today in this video. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe down below, but also comment down below what you think about Chelsea's luck right now with offloading these players. If we think we're getting lucky, or again, this is just maybe the beginning signs of the Saudi Professional League becoming that much bigger. I want to know what you guys think. So comment down below and I'll get to those comments as soon as I possibly can. That is it, and I will see you in our next video.